I think it's going to be valuable for today, but I'm also doing it as a kind of kicking off of a long-term project that I will hope will persist well into my tenure as a state representative. And that is to really bring community activists, community members into the process of governance and into the discussion of governance. I really look at this audience and I'm incredibly appreciative of the people I see here who are a really remarkable assemblage of leaders in education advocacy, education reform, and education itself. You know, we have 177 members of the State Assembly, and every single even-numbered year, 177 of them run for election on an education platform. And then every single odd-numbered year, they go to Springfield and don't do much about education. An attitude towards education funding that doesn't look beyond 2 blocks down the street is not one that has a lot to do with the kind of economy we live in right now.
What are your views on higher education, like rising costs? And speaking as a parent of kids attending elementary schools, and just I've seen, just from 7 years ago when my first one started attending, it's probably going up 25%, and it's never ending.
Yeah, there's a rapidly growing income gap between people with college degrees and people without college degrees. And at the exact same time that that's happening, we as a state have made a conscious decision to make it harder for people to go to college in state. It's wrong. The state is quite literally, as it's failing its moral, ethical, and constitutional, by the way, obligation to fund education, the state is at the same time kind of throwing, running interference and giving assignments without giving any kind of explanation of how they fit into a broader educational vision or how they should be funded.
The biggest impediment towards making it happen, and maybe Ralph can chime in here, is our system of rules in Springfield that give all control to whether that bill even gets called in the hands of Emil Jones and Mike Madigan exclusively.
I would say the root cause is exactly what you just said. There are 5 people in Springfield who have any power at all, and they are Governor Blagojevich, Speaker Madigan, Minority Leader Cross, President Jones, and Senate Minority Leader Watson. And those people control an extraordinary amount of the power that's wielded in Springfield. In the end, I do think it's the connection between the local communities and the government in Springfield that's going to drive change. If we have a strong enough grassroots movement that's united, that's strategic, that's effective, that thinks in the long term, we can win this thing.